Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Regina's on Section 8 Hood channel. And today we're going to talk about me being on the Section 8 program. Yeah, this is the house that I live in on the Section 8 program. I'm doing a little cleaning up outside since it's a beautiful day in Atlanta, Georgia. But I wanted to talk to y'all about being on the Section 8 program and gardening. Now, this is my garden, you guys. I overturned the ground. I overturned the soil and the dirt in the buckets over there. I need a little bit more soil for these containers right here, these three. But these are full and ready for the seeds, you guys. And I have these right here, these stackables. I'm going to use these for flowers, marigolds preferably, because they say that marigolds help when it comes to the fruits and vegetables growing. I'm assuming that it brings on the bees so the bees can pollinate. And but I wanted to show you a little something I've already started. As soon as the weather breaks, I will be planting my seeds. Now right here in this particular location, as you can see, I have sticks in a row, and I have the little stakes. I have 2 stakes and these iron pipe stakes right here, and I'm going to plant cucumbers right here. And I've noticed over the past years that cucumbers climb. So instead of me waiting until the cucumbers start, coming up, the cucumber plant, I would rather go ahead and put the stakes and sticks, have them already there, so the cucumber plants can grow up instead of growing out. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And they do have garden rope where I can wrap the garden rope around the stakes and the sticks, and the cucumbers can grow up through the garden rope as well and latch on to it, like it's supposed to do. So this year I'm doing something different in hopes that everything turns out right. It's time to get started growing your own food. Now, by me being on the program, you guys, this is about it. And I'm going to be growing things in these containers because I don't know the exact date of me moving, but I will be moving soon, and I will be taking these containers with me. Whatever is being planted, it will travel with me. So that's what I'm saying. If you're on the program, make sure that you use containers, pots, planters. You can plant your herbs in those stackables as well. So I'm coming to you guys to let you know to get started early. I would advise people that are in houses and have a yard. There's no rule about gardening, but I feel like you should do it in pots, like I said, and have something small and simple. Just don't make the whole garden, the whole yard a garden. You know what I'm saying? Then the complaints might come in. You feel what I'm saying? When they do the inspection and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And do you see those containers over there? The bigger containers, I don't know which one that I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna use those for potatoes. I did harvest potatoes last year. I didn't harvest many, but I harvested. So this year I know how to do it a little better from what I did last year. And maybe this year I can harvest more than what I did last year. Come in, let me show you the container. So I'm going to use this container right here, but I will be planting the potatoes in here. I'm actually going to take out like 3 potatoes now so the stems and stuff can start growing on them. They call those eyes. You feel what I'm saying? And then I'm going to take this container right here, and I will be planting something in that as well. I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be something that I can harvest before the fall. Yeah, it's time to start now, you guys. And I don't know if you heard or not. You need to save those seeds that come in the foods that you eat. You need to save those seeds. Last year I did some bell peppers. Now I don't know if I'm gonna do them in the containers. Most likely yes, but I noticed I did it late, and I noticed I should have had like climbers. I waited too late to put the stakes and stuff in. So that's the beginning of it, you guys. Put your stakes in as soon as you turn your ground over. And what I mean about turning your ground over is basically cleaning the area. If you have compost, you can add your compost, and then when it's time, when the season breaks, when the last freezes, After that, that's when you plant your seeds. And for the ones that are new to my channel and don't know, I have harvested potatoes. I have harvested cucumbers, green tomatoes. I have harvested an eggplant. You know, so it's not hard, you guys. You just got to get started. Go on and grab as many seeds as you can out of these Dollar Trees and CVS's and stuff. Some of them are on sale. And just get started. Try not to overcrowd the area. I just came to let y'all know it's time. It's time to get started. And if you're on the Section 8 program and you live in an apartment, a condominium, or a townhouse, you can do gardening on the inside as well. There are easy plants, herbs, flowers, vegetables, and stuff like that where you can plant on the inside of your house. And I suggest you start with something small, you know, something easy, maybe like cucumbers, potatoes, herbs. You know, you're gonna need those herbs. You know, when it wasn't a doctor and a hospital and stuff, what do you think that our ancestors used? They used what God gave us: herbs, fruits and vegetables, spring water. You know what I'm saying? The things that we need to live and survive, you know? So just get started. If you don't do but one pot at a time, one pack of seeds at a time, go ahead and get started so you can provide food for your family. Because, you know, in these stores and stuff, they be having a lot of recalls, y'all. And it's salmonella in here. It's listeria in here. It's some worms in this and that. You know what I'm saying? So you better off growing your own stuff. You know, and if you're raising like fish and stuff, you're better off doing it yourself. You know, you got chickens and things of that matter. You're better off having that yourself. You know what I'm saying? Versus going in the grocery store, everything contaminated. What the fuck the grocery store open for? Because every day it's a recall on some food. It's a recall on chicken. You feel what I'm saying? So, and let me show you this tree right here. I don't know if you guys have been back and watched one of my playlists where I show my garden with the fruits and vegetables and stuff. But my neighbor has a tree. He's been here for a long time. He came here when he got out of service when he was like 20 something. And I'm gonna give you a little history. His nephew planted the tree, and it is a plum tree. And in March 1st, I would have been here in this Section 8 house for 3 years. And every summer, plums grow on this tree. That's what I'm saying. Once you get stability, you get off the program, you know, you got your own piece of land or whatever, however you're gonna do it, because you ain't gonna be on that program forever, right? Once you do that, start growing fruit trees. You know what I'm saying? This tree produces fruit every year, and I want y'all to look at it now. Just somebody come look at it right now. Now here we go. Here's the tree right here, you guys. This tree right here. This is the tree that produces the plums every year. Now look at it now. Now come June, it might be a little bit earlier than that, because we know in the spring, the leaves come back on the trees and stuff. And then the flowers, and then it produces fruit. The tree is going to be full of plums, you guys. Full of plums, you guys. You feel me? And it's amazing how God created this tree. And my neighbor told me, he said that they grew this tree. His nephew planted this tree. It was a very small tree at first. Now look at it. The plums be all up at the top, y'all. So yeah, he owns his house. He owns his land. So therefore, it's okay for him to have, you know, a plum tree. You know, he ain't got the government and shit can't be fucking with him because he got a plum tree on his land. You feel me? And there are places. I used to follow this guy. I don't really be on TikTok, you know, because of all the whatever going on. He lives, I think he lives in Florida. Wherever he lives, it seems to be always sunny there. And he plants trees that produce fruit, and he sells them. He will bring the tree to you for a fee. So if that's in your bracket, then that's what you do. You feel what I'm saying? But we as people, we got to get ready, and we got to start growing our food, because we don't want to get sick. It's a lot of people sick. Today my grandson's birthday, and he is sick. His stomach hurts. No fever or nothing. You know, none of that. His stomach just hurt, and he's been throwing up. So, and you know, and they don't know what this norovirus is. This shit coming from this food, y'all. This shit coming from their food. This shit, you know, because that's the way they can get us. They know everybody gotta eat. So yeah, it's time to plant your own food. And if you're on the Section 8 program, I suggest if you have a yard, do a little something like me. Nothing big, you know, but it will be a plus. It might be a small garden, but it's a plus. It's an add to what you already have. And it's going to be more nutritious. Because let me tell you about the food that's grown in the garden, y'all. The food that's grown in the garden tastes way better than the foods that we buy in the store. When I harvested those cucumbers, and I have did cucumbers maybe 6 years, and cucumbers are, that's why I know cucumbers are easy, you know. They taste totally different from the cucumbers that you buy at the store. That homegrown sweetness of the fruit. The way the fruit's supposed to taste. Let's just put that out on the table. Versus them probably shooting stuff in fruit. You get them big old bell peppers, you know, stuff like that. So, and then a lot of fruits, they don't have seeds. So why do you think they don't have seeds? Because they are grown how? I don't know, but if it doesn't have seeds, we are unable to get seeds. So we are unable to grow our own food. It's a catch to it all, y'all. So yeah, get started. And look over here. Remember when I broke that tree, those tree limbs down, broke them up, put them on over there on the homemade fireplace, the fire pit? That's what you guys should be doing now. I'm telling y'all, use what you have. You know, little buckets like this, even the big ice cream buckets. You know, just use what you have. Catch the sales. The sales are going on now at all stores that have, you know, gardening items because it's still a little cold. But I just want to come to you guys and let you know that I'm on the Section 8 program, but it's okay for you to have a garden. But don't be stupid and have your whole yard a garden. Let me repeat, but don't be stupid and have your whole yard set up as a garden. That's when the problems kick in. You feel what I'm saying? Landlord don't want all that, you know what I'm saying? And I want to let y'all know this too, because you probably got a question. Oh, what your landlord say about that? Landlord ain't saying nothing about that. Management ain't saying nothing about it. You feel what I'm saying? Because when they come out, they do take pictures. So they have to send it to the management office, and they have to send it to the Section 8 office. And it will, if it was a violation of my lease, I would have been informed by now. And with that being said, I'll be back. You know, I'm back. Peace.